here yet. I'm going to relax for a little bit and see if we get anyone that comes in now that I'm live. So I will sit here patiently waiting. Oh, one person came in, not sure who it is yet. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Has been a while. Who came in? Speak up. Oh. Let's see if we get anybody in here. Only one person so far. I'm not sure who else is streaming tonight, so might be difficult, might not be. Wonder who popped in here. Bert Simmons, hello. Not many people in here yet, Bert. Just got this thing up and running. Not sure if anyone's going to pop in here. I didn't send anything out saying that I was having a stream. This is kind of like a last minute thing that I just decided to do. Just to touch base with everybody, see how everyone's doing. Hey, Matthew Porter, good to see you. I've been waiting to have an auction, but can't get anyone to commit, so. I'm going to mute you guys quick, hang on. All right. My dogs are barking, so I closed my door. Matthew, how's things been? Been good? So. I'm sorry, Bert. Why are you not blue? I know I've seen you before. I'm going to turn you blue. Hang on a second. Yeah, we've all been busy. All right, Bert, you should be good now. You should be blue. I hope you get better. Anything that's going on, I hope it gets better for you. Yeah, Matthew, I've been busy too. Literally leaving the house at 5 o'clock in the morning, getting back at after 6:15 at night. So I get it. Well, that's good. I'm glad she's doing better. My work is nuts too. Figured I'd come on tonight, probably tomorrow night, just to touch base with everybody and see if we can figure out a good time to do an auction. Those of you who remember, we were going to do a penny auction with Son of a Silver Stacker, and he hasn't been able to get time to do it yet. So show you some of the things that I was going to put up in there real quick. This is one of the things I'm going to do when we do a penny auction. Look at that beauty. 1999 off-center strike. Isn't she pretty? I debated sending this and getting it graded. It's a good example of a off-center strike. It's not a wide AM, right? No. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Have off-center wide AM. Here's a couple other things that I was going to put up. We have 1963 over 3. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Without me putting it under the scope, look at the bottom part of the 3. In between the middle and the bottom, you can see the other 3 in there. This is another good example. Has a little bit of smudge on the top of it. So I'm doing that and this in one lot. So this is a 94 FS801, which if you don't know, this is probably just a red-brown. But those of you who don't know, it's got extra column in between the 2 back ones over on the right side. So kind of hard to see without a scope. But those 2 are going to be in one. We have a 1960D RPM 15. Again, when we do these in the auction, I'll show them under a scope. But yeah, this is definitely the RPM 15. We have a bunch of new pennies, both with the shield side showing. So we don't know what years these are. So I'm doing them as like mystery lots. These aren't going to be expensive. I'm going to do them probably all 4 at once for like $2 per roll, which is probably about what I got them for when I got them. So I'm going to do an auction anyway. Even if the other guys don't come in, I'm going to end up doing an auction. I have so much stuff I have to get rid of. It's ridiculous. I still have that CC that I want to sell. It's not going to be part of the penny auction. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, good to hear from you. Good to see you. So, I mean, this is going to be something that I have to get rid of. It's an 1883 CC. You guys have all seen this before. But in my opinion, it's proof-like. They did not designate it proof-like, but so that's going to be one thing that I have to get rid of. I'm also still looking to sell that gold. Only problem with that is the gold's skyrocketing right now, and probably a bad time to get rid of it. I'll show you guys the gold set here. Even though I know you guys have seen it. So it's United States Constitution coins. Comes with the COA. All the information. And then there she blows. So gold proof, a gold business strike, a silver proof, and a silver business strike. That's what this set includes. The golds are actually phenomenal. Hey, look at this thing. So this set I'm going to be getting rid of. Look at that. I haven't gotten any 2025 anything in any of my change. As crazy as that sounds, I have not. So that's a business strike one. Yep. So this set's going to be getting sold. There's got to be somebody out there that wants it. Trying to get this out of here without popping the capsule open, but that's not going to happen. So this set will be getting put up on the auction block. But yeah, going back to 2025, I haven't seen or heard of any 2025s at all. So it's only the two of you who popped in here. Bert, Kevin, and Matthew Porter. I have 2024 nickels. These are some of them back here. So these are ones that I get in my boxes. You know, I put them in the back. I have P's and D's that I've been getting in my boxes. There's another P. Trying to find one of the D's. Oop. I've sent a couple of them out to a couple people who needed them for books. So, of course, I get more Philly than Denver because of where I live. Huh. Did I put the Denver somewhere else? Oh, there's one of them. I don't even know what else is back here. Oh, bicentennial quarters. I collect all bicentennials that I find. I don't get rid of them. Yeah, it's a nice set. The problem is that melt is so high right now that who the heck is going to pay it? You know what I mean? And of course, you have one of my first star notes that I ever got. Look how low that one is, 46.68. Yeah, I get a couple of them up here in New York. Oh, we got 5 people in here now. A couple more people jumped in here. Not sure who. Still have this thing, the Shadow of War bottle opener. It's more of a collector's piece, though. Don't really think you want to use it. The Constitution commemorative set is on my list. Can't do it right now, though. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the fun of it all, is looking. And then I know I've showed this to you guys, but check these out. These are how I get my foreign coins. I actually find silver in these bags, but I get them a pound at a time. This bag is a pound. So that's how I get my foreign coins, and then I go through them looking for silver and separating them. And foreign. I love my foreign coins. Check out this nickel I got and changed the other day. I can't hold it right now. Look at that nickel I found and changed the other day. $19.34 Canadian 5 cent. I haven't looked through my book yet to see if I need it. I'm going to assume I do, but I have not looked yet. Yeah, I get piles and piles of change at work when I bartend. So I just throw them in a tin and go through them later on. Oh, 10 people in here now. Hey, Daddy Pa, good to see you. Starting to get a few people trickling in. Just talking about things, you guys. This is another thing that one of my friends sent me. Let me get it off the floor here. He asked me to look through it. So he bought these in a lot with some other things that he's had, but some of these things are neat. Well, not that one. We've all seen that. (1943) Newfoundland. Canadian. What is that one? South Africa. So this is part of a lot that he bought, but my favorite things are these from South Africa. Look at the ships on these. They're $1 coins. But man, they're nice. That one's a 45. That one's a 53. Also, look at how when the monarchy changes, the pictures, the average changes, just like Canada and England and all of that. But he's got all different ones in here. Look at this one. 1961 with a wagon on it. So yeah, I haven't gone through all these, but oh, we all know what that is. That's a loonie. So he's got loonies and toonies in here. This one's smaller with the same odd verse. (1961) Two birds kissing. That's a half cent. So yeah, I have to go through all this stuff when I have time. I haven't had time to even do my own stuff, let alone anything from anybody else. Then when you look at my pennies, I have all these pennies. I have a box here that's full of, hey Lance Parker, good to see you. Full of old rolls that look like this. Hang on. So this is what they look like. And you would never know what year they are, except they all came from the same box. Most of them are end-to-end facing. But the box had this in it. And it was a completely sealed box. and it's dated November 19th. $1963. So those are 50 rolls of 1963 pennies. And like I said, they're all going to be red because I got the whole box. Oh, you know what? They were packaged in 63, but it looks like they're 64Ds. Wait, that might be a different roll. Let me look at this one. That one says 61. I thought they were 61s. So they were packaged up in 63, but they're actually 1961s. That's right. I remember going through the whole box and looking at them. So that other one is a different roll. Wow, who knew? I just like it when people do this. They write that it's a 1970D. Again, another roll. $2024Ds. A whole roll of $2024Ds. I believe I got 4 or 5 of the 2024Ds. Yep. I got like 4 or 5 rolls of them. That's another one. Yeah, I got like 4 or 5 rolls of them. I remember that. So that's a different roll. I should probably put dates on these things. So those are my pennies. One of my penny boxes. Nickels are starting to dwindle. $2020Ps. I know I have a bunch of 2020s. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of foreign coins. Foreign silver that I'm probably going to be getting rid of also. Lance, I'm probably going to do one this week, whether I have people or not. Were they all new nickels, Matthew Porter? But I'm not sure if I'm going to have anybody else in here to do it with me or not, so I may do one myself, get a spreadsheet going, send it out a couple days ahead, and then do it. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to do probably 2 auctions. I want to do an American coin auction and a foreign coin auction, because I have a whole crap load of foreign coins too that I'm trying to get rid of. I'm also thinking about selling these. These are the Liberty and Britannia. One from the Royal Mint, one from our mint. You guys all know the coin specifications with this and everything. The Chief Engravers. But you can't get these anymore. Oh, I should probably show you guys the coin. Yeah, this will be one of the things that I'm going to be auctioning up. So that, of course, is the American one. Don't worry, the coin doesn't have anything on it. It's going to be the airtight that does. Coin's never been out of the airtight. So that's the American one, and I like the Royal one better, the Royal Mint one. Plus, it's numbered. I remember I woke up early to go online and get this thing. Like, as soon as it came available, I went online to get it. So that is the other one from the Royal Mint. And this one's actually number 56. Like I said, I woke up early when I placed that order. Out of 12,300, number 56. Look at that. Hey, Water, good to see you. So yeah, this set's probably going to be something that I'm going to auction off. The American and the Royal Mint. Britannia, Liberty. Is there anything you guys want to see? Anything you guys want to bid on? Let me know. Out of the things that I've showed. Anything that anybody's interested in. I have a whole bunch of foreign bills too that I haven't had a chance to go through. So I'm going to be going through some foreign bills here shortly too. A whole bunch that I've ordered and gotten in, like this one. That one, that one. some of these big ones. Look at this one. That bill's huge. That's bigger than our ones. Hey, Robert. Good to see you. Yeah, guys. So I'll definitely be having an auction coming up. I'll put that gold in it. I'll put the bunch of silver in it. Let me show you guys the gold set again. Oh, Robert, you're not late. This is just something where I was touching base with everybody, so I wasn't planning on selling anything. Matthew says, I'd like to roll of pennies. Which pennies were you looking towards? So here's the COA. This is the silver dollar and the gold dollars. Well, gold $5, but this is a set. Show it to everybody again. You get the 2 ounces of silver and the 2/4 ounce gold. Business strike and proof of each one. So there's the proof silver, business strike silver, proof gold on the top, business strike gold on the bottom. So 1/4 ounce on the 2 golds, 1 ounce on the 2 silvers. So this is something that we'll be getting auctioned off coming up. Probably going to do it for a round melt, being that gold is so high right now. I don't want to screw anybody. So because it's a set, I'm not going to screw you with the price for a set with the wooden box and everything. It's more than likely going to go around melt price. And then, of course, that this is another thing that's going to be going back up again. For those of you who've seen it and who haven't, it's a 1883 CC. Yeah, the box is like super heavy, so you can tell it's a real box. But yeah, so this CC right here, NGC price on this is I think 390 or 400. PCGS price on it is higher. It's like 420, 425. I was doing it for 380. I'm probably gonna do this for lower than that when I do it again. Probably about 360 for the 1883 CC. Graded as an MS63. See, I think it's proof-like. And if I crossed it over and got proof-like, it's a $525 coin. It's got the mirrored field. It's got the frosting on both sides, so it's not like one-sided. So as far as the pennies go, you're looking at the 61 pennies, Robert? When I bought them, I got them for a huge, like I probably paid too much for them. So I'm not sure what I would do with them, especially since I got the paperwork and everything showing when they were packaged up and everything. And then for those of you who didn't see these are going to be auctioned off in the Son of a Silver Stackers auction when we do pennies. 1999 off center. And it's pretty cool the way that that one came out. This one, of course, is a 1960D RPM 15. When I do the auction for these, I'll put them under a scope so you guys can see them. 1963 over 3. It's an FS 101. That's the one where you can see the 3 under the 3. And then the 1994 FS 801, which is a DDR. It has an extra column in between the two right ones, which you can kind of see it a little bit, but you see it better under a scope. See it right in the middle of the 2 on the right. So what's a good day of the week for you guys this week? I can't do Thursday because, oh, excuse me, I am leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm getting home probably around 11 o'clock at night. I have to take one of my schools to a varsity baseball game in a different town. So I'm going to be on the bus late, driving them, and then, of course, I got to take them back home. Well, back to the school. Then I got to drive home when I'm done with that after their varsity baseball game. So I could probably do Friday. I think I'm going to do one on Saturday too. Does Saturday work for everybody? If I was to get a auction ready for Saturday, can you guys do Saturday? I'm not bartending this Saturday, so I'm open. Which is why I'm thinking I'm probably going to do one of them on Saturday. Maybe I'll do Saturday and Sunday. The problem is that everybody has stuff on Saturday and Sunday. You know, they all have shows. So I don't want to pull you guys away from somebody who normally runs on those days that you normally watch. I also got this in my change. You guys got to check this thing out. Just the shininess of it got me. It's so nice. Can't believe I got this in change. You know, I was hoping it was like a high leaf or a low leaf, but it isn't. It's just a normal. So I have it set aside, so I might be seeing if it'll go in my book. Time warp, right? But yeah, I have a bunch of foreign silver that I'm looking to move along. I have way too much. I have books and books and books of foreign silver coins, so I'll probably be selling it around melt price. I get proof nickels all the time in change. Is that crazy or what? What are these things? I got these in an auction. $3 a piece. They don't look as good as they do in hand. You know what I mean? They don't look as good on the camera as they do in hand. But they're both the 1976 Type 1, which means they were from 75. Yeah, so I went through one of my, I bring my rolls home because we get the bank wrapped rolls at the bar, and I change them out with ones that I've already looked at. So I take the quarters that are still wrapped up. I found this in it. This is in the last one I brought home on Saturday. First silver I've ever found in a roll from the bar that I work at, and I found this isn't what I found. I found this in it also. Talking about proofs. They were side by side in the same roll. So yeah, I sent a picture of both of those to the owner of my bar and said, see, this is why I take your quarters and replace them with my quarters. Look at this thing. I don't even know where I got this from. It's just sitting on my desk. Man, I couldn't get that lucky to get a whole roll of silver from my bank. I can't say that though because I've gotten a trade dollar from my bank. So they told me they had a large dollar and did I want to buy it? And I said sure, and gave them $1 and they handed it over to me and I said, you guys don't know what you just did. Gave me a trade dollar. The camera on my phone is acting so weird. It's like moving on its own, like a ghost. My wife found this at a thrift shop. Got it for me to put on my desk. Pretty neat. What else do I have that I want to sell? Oh, you guys want to see something cool? Oh yeah, it's real. And it's a rare one too. Hang on. Now this is one of my pride and joy pieces. It's old 50. Series 1969A. So one of my friends had this in his safe. Asked me if I wanted it. It's got folds in it. It's not perfect, but it'll work for me. Yeah, you know what? You can't even look this one up because it doesn't, the finder doesn't go that far back. So in order to find out how much this one is, you actually have to go to a professional bill collector. Maybe that's another thing I'll do because I have a whole crap load of star notes that I've collected from my job. Hang on, let me find them. Maybe I'll throw my star notes up for auction too this week coming up. You know, it's sad when you have money everywhere and you don't even know how much money you have in certain spots. I'm in New York. So I have $1 there, $1 there, Star Note $1, $1 Star Note, $1 Star Note. And then these are all my fives. Most of the fives are rare that I get. So what do we got here? 5, 10, 15, 20, $25 worth of Star Notes. Yeah, I live in Western New York. I'm about 45 minutes away from Niagara Falls. So I have no idea what all these are or why I'm holding on to them. Oh, maybe because they're kind of semi-cool notes. Like trinary, oh, and a couple twos. So yeah, I think I'll do the Star Notes in the next auction that I do. Silverjack, I know, likes them. Probably do the ones for 2 times face and just add a $1 or $2 onto the fives. That's about what they go for normally. Let's see, what else do I have? I'm just looking around. Got a whole bag of pennies. Whole bag of different year pennies. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's from 1969. See, my friend is old. Um, he's a good friend of mine, but he is one of those guys who gets money and puts it in a safe, doesn't believe in banks and that sort of thing. So he just takes his money and puts it in safes. So when he found out about that, he went through all his money and looking for Star Notes and sold them all to me, all the Star Notes that he had, including that 50. So I didn't pay $50 for it. I paid more than that just because I couldn't see taking it for only 50. So yeah, Matthew Porter, I will work on getting some good pennies for you. I'll get a good lot of pennies ready, including some of the older ones. My problem is I have so many pennies, it's ridiculous. If anybody wants copper pennies, just copper, all different years for books or whatever, let me know. I'm also thinking about getting rid of all of my NIFC $50. Not many people collect those though, but I have tons and tons of NIFC $50. I just don't want to turn them into a bank, so I may sell them for face value if somebody's interested in getting some of them. So I have all different ones from 87 all the way up. All right. I think well, so I have a cat that's bothering me right now. You guys want to see him? He's a pain in my butt. His name's Coconut because he's white. Coconut, come here. Now he's over here. But he's bugging me. He wants me to feed him. Hey baby. He was he had some problems and we had to do surgery on him. So we spent we call him our $5,000 cat because the surgeries cost $5,000 for him to clear his blocked urinary path. Yeah, he is saying time for bed. The only problem is that he doesn't sleep with me. I have 3 dogs that sleep with me. So, but he wants food. That's what he wants. He's a little fat ass. Excuse my language. You're a fatso. Come here. Come here. You little boy. So, yeah, he's all white. I had a friend. We were getting rid of a sectional couch. It was just too big for the room that we had it in, and I told him we're selling it. We're gonna put it on Craigslist, and he said we'll give you a cat for him or for it, any cat you want. And his wife does rescues, so he was rescued from a barn fire. He was a kitten when we got him, but so we traded our couch for this little fat ass that we ended up paying $5,000 to get him fixed. Like he had a pee blockage, so now he's on a food that won't do that to him anymore. He's big boned. Matthew, he's bigger than big boned. Ouch, you're hurting me. So I have a white cat. I have 8 cats because my wife believes anytime somebody says they're going to get rid of a cat, take it to a shelter. She believes it's her duty to not let that happen and to bring them in my house. So we have a white one, we have a black one, we have 2 orange ones, we have an orange one that's half black, we have 3 gray ones. Going through my list in my head. And then we have a feral one. Yeah, we had a 1 cat rule too. We had 1 cat rule until she found out that they were going to take him to a kill shelter. And then that ended up getting squashed. 5 birds, 3 dogs, and what? He's not that big. He used to weigh a lot, but we had to change his food. And now that he's on a specific food, he actually has gone down a whole bunch. So, I mean, my dogs are all 12 and 13 years old. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of our cats are 13 to 15 years old. So guess what's going to be happening soon? And that's not what I'm looking forward to. Nobody wants that. But all right, I'm going to get rid of, or I'm going to end it. you guys, seriously, send emails if you want specific things, but I'm going to be getting auctions ready, and I'm probably going to do it Saturday and Sunday. So let me know if there's specific things that you want to see. Like I said, one day's probably going to be mostly American. I'll probably have some foreign in it. I still have to go to my other safe that has all my Canadian stuff in it. I just haven't been out there to do that, but mostly American on Saturday, and probably Sunday's going to be mostly foreign silver. And most of it's going to be going for just under spot. So I'm not going to screw people because of what kind of coin it is or where it's from. So we will go from there, but hope everybody has a good night. You can either send the email to mine, which is BoPummerCH for CoinHunter at yahoo.com, or the CoinBuds auctions one. So, all right, everybody, have a good night, and see you soon.